that mentality, and he was able to step in, and the Lord said unto him, surely I will be with thee, and thou shalt smite the Midianites as one man. Beloved, if God is on your side and you are on your side, there is no devil that can be on the other side and succeed. Are you hearing what I'm saying here today? The worst form of limitation is self-limitation. That is why I stand here with authority to announce to somebody, everything that is limiting your mind and limiting your destiny, by the time this world is over, that limitation shall be broken. That limitation shall be broken. Now look at examples of people who succeeded, who won and ruled with the mind. Because of time, I'm going to rush at this. Example number one, Joseph. Joseph's story is to me very, very exciting. And there are three things I want you to know about Joseph. First of all, Joseph was in the prison, and he kept on interpreting dreams for people because he believed in his own dream. And he believed in the interpretation of the dream. If he didn't believe his own dream, and he didn't believe his interpretation, there was no way he would interpret other people's dream. He was saying, even though I am in prison now, the palace is my place. I believe that my dream will come to pass. So tell me your own dream, I'll give you the interpretation. I don't know where you are today, but I announce to you, the palace that is your place, you shall get there. Secondly, Joseph was in the prison, but he didn't keep only prison cloth in the prison. He kept palace cloth, such that when Pharaoh sent for him, he didn't wear prison cloth to Pharaoh. In Genesis 41 verse 14, he changed his raiment. When Pharaoh sent and called for him, they brought him hastily out of the dungeon. He shaved himself and changed his cloth. He said to the cloth, you know what? This is the day I have been keeping you for. I knew I would live here. I knew I would go to the palace. And I knew I would need palace cloth. Is God speaking to anybody here? And he wore the palace cloth. The prison didn't limit his mind. He wore the palace cloth and stepped majestically out of the palace and stood before Pharaoh. Don't wait for the future to happen. Happen to the future. Hey! I say don't wait for the future to happen. What do? Happen to the future. Prepare for the future before it arrives. It doesn't matter where you are now. You can prepare for the future before you arrive. Before it arrives, you believe that? Shout the loudest amen. And this is the third one that is most interesting. When Pharaoh called him and he has appeared in prison cloth and he stood before Pharaoh, they only asked him one question. I have dreamt a dream. Can you interpret it for me? Yes, he interpreted the dream. Right? If Joseph stopped at the interpretation, Pharaoh would have said, thank you. Please give him 15 naira there and return him back to the prison. By his gift, he gave interpretation. But by his mind, he gave solution. The gift brought him out before Pharaoh, but the gift could not keep him out of prison. He said to Pharaoh, this is the interpretation. 7 years of plenty will come, and after that 7 years of famine. And the plenty will not be recognized because of the famine. That was where his job description stopped. But he now went an extra mile. And he said, you know what, Pharaoh, I want you to appoint a man, a wise man. He was describing himself. Hey! Hey! He was describing himself. Appoint a man, a wise man, you know, the kind of person that can achieve all this. And Pharaoh said, why are you prescribing another person to me? You are the person. Somebody give the Lord a shout of victory. Listen to this. I don't care what gift you have. That gift may cause you to see some results, but it may not take you into your destiny necessarily. It takes your mind for you to arrive at your future. And I pray for someone here today, the correct mentality is going to usher you into your correct destiny. You believe that? Shout the loudest, amen.